match, and it's absolutely immaculately presented in and out. My name is Costa, proudly representing the Jellis Network and our vendor here today. Listing agent Stan, which I'm sure many of you met throughout the campaign. JJ's here to help. We've got Stephen, and we've also got Kyle floating around. If you have any questions at all, buyers, regarding the documentation, and if you need help with your bidding, please yell out. We'll do what we can to make this process as easy as we can for you. We are legally selling, buyers, Lot 1 of Planner Subdivision PS 0594, Volume 8572, Folio 139, better known to you and I as the stunning 1 at 1 Woolert Street here in Ashwood. We'll sell today, buyers, with all fiction fittings as inspected. What you see here is what you get. Settlement terms, very, very flexible, 30, 60 or 90, but if anyone has discussed anything specific with Stan or the team, we can assure you can bid on those terms. Now, buyers, deposit equal to 10% will be payable today upon the sale, and of course, it's an unconditional contract being an auction. Now, buyers, we do have rules in Victoria, and before we start the auction, I need to disclose them to you. They do state that today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers after the property's been knocked down to the successful bidder. We have a reserve price. I'll indicate bidders on request. False bids are prohibited, so major disruption by bidders and fines apply for this conduct. Vendor bids are permitted. I'll simply state vendor bid if we decide to bid on behalf of the vendor, and only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Are there any questions, buyers, regarding the documentation, the home in itself, or anything else you would like to ask before we get underway here today? Well, buyers, I want to thank the owner once again for allowing Jellis and the team to represent them here today in the sale. It's a very, very high quality home here, with only 2 on the block, large, expansive living zones, stunning kitchen full with millet, an induction cooktop there, an amazing outdoor area. Every single part of this home has been thought out. From the front facade to the fence to the landscaping, there is not a cent that you need to spend here. Move in, settle before the end of the year, and buy a home with 4-bed, 4-bath with expansive living zones. Very hard to get something of this size. With all the new regulations now, trying to build of this caliber on this allotment would be extremely difficult. So you're in a good opportunity now to buy a stunning home that's walking distance to all facilities here, whether it's the reserve, whether it's into Homescan, Short Shoulder, Chadstone, whatever the case may be here, buyers, you're buying in a quality location with a high quality family home, and I want to wish you best of luck here today. We are marketing the home 142 to 152. Interest has been somewhere in that level there. I can hopefully sell it without having to refer the bid, but we need you to participate. You need to bid to buy. Let's start with an opening bid, perhaps somewhere around the lower end of the range. 1.4-ish, 142, I think is quite reasonable. Who's brave enough, guys?
142.
142, excellent, sir, and welcome to the bidding now. We'll take a rise of 20 moving forward from there. $1,420,000 directly ahead and clearly bid here, buyers. We're chasing an extra 20 to bid middle 1.44. We've all seen the home multiple times, buyers, second inspections. We've had thirds. We are here to buy 142. What I can say is you're definitely ahead here now. We in for 20 here, standards buy, want to bid. After all these weeks, we've come down to today. Now's the time we really need to start talking back.
20 more.
She beat you to it, unfortunately. Welcome to the bidding here, ma'am. 1,440,000 directly ahead, and it's against you for 60.
Another 20.
And I can say 60 there. 1,460, 80, ma'am. Can we say 1,460, 148? Yes, no, have a moment to decide. Up to you two as well. $1,460,000 here now. In, out. First, 148. Sorry?
20.
1.5, even stronger bidding. 1,500,000. 20 on top, $1,520,000 here now. 152, and it's against you here, ma'am. Can we say 40, or what about 1.6 perhaps? Thought I'd try. $1,520,000 here now. 1,520. First at 152. Second call at 152. Third call at $1,520,000 here now. I'll make it very clear here, buyers, I don't plan to increase the bid from my side at all. We're extremely close. There's no advances here. we are going to negotiate with the highest bidder who is likely to buy. If you haven't bid yet, you've been waiting back, let me remind you of what we have on offer here, from the size to the space, to the age of the home, to the configuration that's on hand. Very, very comfortable family home. $1,520,000. What about 10? Can try at that level, you never know, might be enough. I'm happy to take 10 now. You can bid to 1,530,000. 1,520 here. What about you guys? Want to try 10?
10 more.
10 more. 10 more. Welcome to the bidding. $1,530,000 here now. 1,530. 40, 50. 1,550,000. Welcome back, sir.
20 more.
Sorry?
20 more.
20 more. 1,570,000 now. 80, can we say? 1,570. 80. 80. 1,580, and we are selling on the market. Make it very clear. Selling $1,580,000 now. Don't miss out here, guys. 10 more. 90. 1.599 on the market. $1.6 million here now. Selling
10 more.
10 more. 161. 1,610. That's okay, make a call. We'll give you a little bit more time. It's my only auction for today. $1,610,000. We are definitely selling. If anyone's been holding back, waiting to make a decision, make the bid known here now. $1,610,000. We back in JJ for another advance from there. Yes, no, 1,610. Extra 5 or so might be enough. It's up to you. Convince JJ, guide me. Stephen likewise here now. 1,610,000. Selling. First at 1,610,000. Second call at 1,610,000. 1,000. 1,611,000.
2,000.
2,013. 1,613.
Another 2.
Another 2,000. 15.
2 more.
2 more. 17. Lucky I passed you 12.
1.
1. 18. 1,618. We need to knock that bid here. We're down to the pointy end.
2,000 more.
2 more. $1,620,000 here now. 1,620. In, out, on the market, selling. Give you a little bit more time to decide here now. You're buying at this stage. 1,620,000. If anyone hasn't bid now, or you want to wait a bit more, you can see the transparency that we've got with all the bidders here, all the reasons why you should participate further. 1.62. Selling. In. Do you want me to talk to him? 5,000. 25. $1,625,000.
5 more.
5 more. 30. $1,630,000 here now. 1,630. In, out, only 2 remaining here. 1,630,000. We back in JJ at all? No, we thank you for the bidding here, man. 1,630,000. Selling. In, out, no interest anywhere to the right or in front or the far left here buys. 1,630,000.
Another 5.
Another 5. 35.
1. Sorry, 1.
31. Corrected. $1,631,000 here. 1,631. Up to you here now.
1 more.
1 more. 32. $1,632,000.
Another 1.
33. $1,633,000.
more.
35. 1,635,000. In, out, 1,635 here now. 1 at 1. Woolert Street here in Ashwood. Selling. 1,635,000. All done. No late bids here, buyers. Once we call it 3 times, we sell.
1 more.
36. 1,636 here. What's the bid here, Stan?
2 more.
2 more. 38. $1,638,000 here. 1,638. 2 remaining here. Pointy end. In, out. Give you a little bit more time. 1,638. Any further advances here, sir? What do you want to do? It's hard. It's auction. We understand. But at least you can see what the competition is prepared to pay. $1,638,000.
One more.
One more, 39. 1639 here, Stan. Could have been enough. We're considering, we're deciding. 1639. Yes. Back in. $1,639,000 here. In out, Stan, what do we want to do? 1639.
6,000 more.
6,000 more. 45. $1,645,000. Strong bidding here now. Could have been the knockout one. 1645 here. First call. Second call. Third.
500.
Of course, we have to. Otherwise, Stan will give it to the vendor. 1,645,500. Quality residency, you can understand why. 1,645,500. What's the bid here, Stan? 1,645,500 here now. Out of all the auctions this weekend, you might have bought it for $500. 1,645,000.
1.65.
1.65. $1,650,000. Up to you here. 1.65. Selling. No further interest buys anywhere else here. We're definitely out there. All out. Selling. $1,650,000 here. We done. Still thinking. 165 here. Your call. Only two remaining here. Move in straight away. Don't worry about trying to look any further. Find something else of this standard. The size, over 30 squares here. Quality spot. Walk to everything. 4 bed, 4 bath, ready to occupy now. 1650. Yes. We're going another one or two here, Stephen. What's the plan? Another 500. 1,650,500. 165,500. What are we doing here, Stan? We back in, we out?
They need to have a discussion.
They need to have a discussion as well. All right. We know we're digging very deep here, guys. We're all having discussions, but that's okay. 1,650,500. We're calling it. We back in. Going to exceed that figure here, guys. Or are we selling here now? First call at 1,650,500.
500 more.
500 more. $1,651,000. 1651. 500. 51,500. 1651,500 here now.
5 more.
500.
500 more.
500 more, yes. That's okay. It wasn't going to take the 5,000. 52. $1,652,000. 1652. Might be a late participant here, JJ on the right. 1,652,000. Selling. 52. Another 500. Another 500. 1,652,500. We back in, stand for the 5 or any further. A knockout bid, 1,652,500. Selling. Yes. No. Out. 1,652,500. No further bidding. Anywhere else here, buys. 1,652,500.
Another 2,500.
Another 2,500. 1,655. 1,655. 1,655 here now. Just the two here, buys. We sell. Out now. Thank you for your bidding. Permission to sell here. 1,655,000. We're definitely out. Final time here, buyers. First, second, third. We are selling. All done. Not even another 500?
Since you convinced me, 500.
500, perfect. I thought I still had it after all these years. 1,650,500. Sorry?
When I win, can I get the ball champagne?
100% you can. I'll give you two. 1,650,500. 500 on top. 51. 56, sorry, 56. 56 here now. Out this time. The champagne's not tempting enough. All right. First,
Oh, lunch.
lunch. Second, third, and final time. We are selling. No late bids here, buyers. Once we call it 3 times, it is sold. Done. Well, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. We are sold. Congratulations. Welcome to the neighbourhood. Thank you for attending another Jellis